I think it might be one of the best feelings in the world to find a book that you really want to read, and then you find out it's on Kindle Unlimited. I'm so excited. And I think actually, after talking to a few of you, shout out Steph and Kelly, I think I'm actually going to talk about all the books that I would recommend on Kindle Unlimited and the ones that I'm excited to read. I'm also in the middle of compiling all the books that I read in April. And what's funny is this time I have them all in physical format. Normally I have to find some of them on Kindle, but this made my life so easy because I just had to go find them on my bookshelf. So I'm filming this really soon. And then I'm also going to film a tarot video, so you've got a lot coming at you. Here's today's work from home / reading vibe. This one was just so cute. I love putting these on when I'm doing something. Look at the cute little birds in the bottom left corner. I just think these are such a vibe. Like for whatever you're doing, whether it's like daytime, nighttime, they have cozy ones. I just love putting these on my TV. It makes me feel like I'm on vacation. Hello. Okay, I'm going to attempt to explain where I have been. And I guess theoretically for you, the vlogs have not stopped. For me, I haven't vlogged in like 2 weeks. It's been really weird. I've missed you guys. I know the vlogs have still been going because they were behind anyway, but now they've really caught up to real life. The 24-hour reading challenge, I wouldn't say it wrecked me, but it definitely burned me out. The way that I did it, I would not do it that way again. I might do it in the future. If you guys really liked it, please let me know. But I would do it very differently in the future. I think I could also handle the replacing my screen time with reading time way more easily than the 24-hour. I really just threw myself into that. Like, what was I doing? I just went for it, which was fun, but it was a lot. I need to pick my books better for it too if I do it again another time. But anyway, what I've been doing since you last saw me. I just recorded a little wrap up recent reads things for the last month, and I talked about a couple of books that just truly threw me into a reading slump to the point where I wasn't interested in anything. Like I felt like my entire passion for reading had disappeared for a couple of days, and it was really sad. So I felt like it was necessary to recharge. And I was like, you know what? I really want to read A Curse for True Love. But then everyone kept telling me that I needed to read Caraval. I feel like I'm gonna just keep saying Caraval. I feel like I'm just gonna keep saying Caraval, but I'm pretty sure it's Caraval. And also it's funny because my friend Kara gave me that book, The Trial of Sun Queen, that I really need to read, but I'm such a mood reader that I have to really want to read the book, I've learned, and I really wanted to read Caraval. In the audiobook sample, she says Caraval, but that's the audiobook sample, and I don't know. Someone tell me. But I found this box set for a really insanely good price. Like, I kid you not, this was under $10. So, like, the whole thing. So I could not pass up just having these physically. So let's go ahead and free them from the shrink wrap. Do you ever just find random items to help you open things and you don't want to find scissors, so you just find things that can help you? Okay, much better. They're so pretty. See, this is why I feel good that I did this. Let's see. They're actually quite thick books. Like, I was reading this on my Kindle because I had Kindle points that I had to use. That's the other thing. Kindle traps you. I love Kindle so much. But Amazon will really like trap you in their ecosystem, and then you find yourself being forced to use Kindle points because they're going to expire. And I love my Kindle points. So I did get Caraval for free on my Kindle, and then I managed to get these for such a good deal. So, okay, book buying ban who? Sorry, I know. I really need to go on the book buying ban, but it's not going well. So these are the last two. So this is the finale is the finale, obviously. Legendary is the second one. They're really soft too. See, this is why I love paperbacks. They're always like a really good texture. Does anyone else agree? Tell me in the comments if you feel that way. This one has a really cool kind of like cover and then inside flap. I kind of love when they do like kind of a hybrid of a paperback and a hardcover, so that way you have like the little summary at the front. I just think that's cool. Oh, and there's a little ticket to Caraval on the back. How cute. Oh, as I smack the camera, can you guys see that? That's so cool. So this so far, I don't know how many of you have read it, but this so far is a book about a girl and her sister. It's giving Italy. It's giving Carnival. I think that's why it's called Caraval, because it's Carnival. Yeah, I think that's why. So that's kind of what it's reminding me of. It's giving circus. It's giving whimsical. It's Pinocchio. Like I don't like Pinocchio at all. In fact, if you talk to my family, they will tell you that I absolutely hate Pinocchio, but I'm very interested in this book. I also don't like the circus. So none of this should theoretically be interesting to me. It's really good so far. I am really liking the sister whose perspective we get, and she is searching for her sister. I like it when there, are multiple things that are keeping me attached to the plot. And so far, this is doing it. So I want, my plan here is to continue through Caraval, then read these. I don't know if I'll do it in order or not, because I'm notorious for not finishing a series all in one go. Like I really need to finish Nightbane, but I'm waiting for like when I really need Nightbane, and I will know that Nightbane will be there for me. But I'm not there yet. I was close though. I almost turned to Nightbane, but I came here instead. I think I'm like, let's see. I think I'm about this far in, so actually not that far. I thought this was a much shorter book than it really is. So I'm actually excited that I have a lot of story to get through. And then of course I have 2 more books in the series to get through too. So that's kind of where I've been. I'm really liking it. There's like a game that they have to enter and they have to have tickets. She's running away from her dad. She's royal. These are all things in the description, so don't worry. I'm not trying to spoil things for you as usual. But she's always dreamt of playing this game called Caraval, and the guy named Legend who organizes it sends her finally, after she writes him for like years and years and years. She's his biggest fangirl. He sends her tickets and she goes, and now I'm finding out, kind of watching everything unfold. What I'm wondering at this time is, Legend supposed to be a love interest? Who is the love interest? I don't think it's the dude she's running around with right now. So that's what we will find out. I will obviously non-spoilery try and keep you updated as I keep reading. And yeah, I'm just happy to be happy about reading again. And ironically, now that I have this book, I have like 10 more that I want to read, and like 2 more come out on Tuesday. I'm back to my normal self. So sometimes I think you just have to go through a little bit of a reading slump, and then you just have to mood read yourself out of it. And maybe don't burn yourself out during a 24-hour challenge, but hey, it was fun. I still need to edit that video though, and I'm a little scared for the editing of that. So this is where I'm at right now. That's my little sit down update. And also, oh, I did want to tell you, I'm testing different microphones. I had to return one because the sound was terrible, and I wanted to insert a clip if I still have one, but it sounded like Darth Vader was in my microphone. That obviously wasn't good for what I needed, so I ordered yet another mic, and now all I'm getting on my TikToks are just microphones. So the audio will hopefully be improving in the vlogs. I know that sometimes they're a little bit inconsistent, but just trust me, I've been trying to keep them a little bit more consistent so that way you don't have to worry about the volume. I am learning. And I also just wanted to say thank you so much, because I just hit 500 subscribers. I don't know where I'll be when this comes out, but I just want to say that every single comment, every single second of watch time, every thumbs up on the video, every single person who becomes my new friend, I'm just really enjoying this journey, and I'm so glad that I started this channel. I will be reading anyway, but I love reading with all of you even more. So thank you so much. Getting a little cheesy here, but if you made it here in the video, will you comment your favorite color heart to go with this, and just so that I know you made it this far in the video and that is your support. I was thinking specifically, this is niche, but the Taylor 1989 blue heart, that's what I like. Maybe I'll put that in the title, because that's just what I was thinking of when I said that. But I would like to just send that love out to you guys, because I'm so grateful to you, and I'll keep you updated on Caraval. So my bookshelf is getting extremely full. I don't think you can tell by the angle. Actually, you kind of can. The shelves are bowing a little bit if you look at them. And I don't think that this bookshelf, I got it from World Market. I don't even think this is a bookshelf. It's more of like a, well, maybe it is. I don't know. It's just not meant for this many books. And I clearly am testing the weight limits. So I'm going through them right now, and these are like the way that I organize this on my bookshelf, I'll show you, is that I put my very favorites and the ones that I'm reading right now on the very top, because I like to look at them and they just make me happy when I walk by. My TBR jar is right there. And then this shelf right here, this one's like my very favorites, and also dragons and magic are here. Then they don't really have a rhyme or reason. I just kind of grouped them together for unknown reasons. And right now they're really unorganized, other than this stack and kind of this one, because I'm going through them to do a little bit of an unhaul. So I wanted to show you guys because I would like to take them to the bookstore so that way I have room for more books. And this is getting really full up here, so I have to be able to put these down here. A lot of these were book of the month books, or are book of the month books that I never read. And I'm going through some of them, like Small Angels. This one honestly sounds like I might actually want to read it at some point, so I'm gonna keep that one. Same with The Resort, Cloisters, I need to look through, and same with Immortal Longings. I'm going to keep You're Invited because I have that one, I think, on Kindle, and I like to have the physical copies when I'm reading them, as you guys know. This one, oh my gosh, this one was one of my favorites from my childhood. This is one of the Dear America books. Let me zoom out a little bit. This one I have fond memories of because it just, I don't know, it was one of those that I read when I was very young, and I feel like every time I reread it, I'm like, this is why I am the way that I am. If you've read this one, you know what I mean, because it has all the tropes that I now read as an adult. So that one has a special place in my heart. Let's see, what else do we have? This one I'm gonna keep for a little bit longer and see if I want to retry and read that one. These are in the wrong order. I need to put the fine print down here, else that's gonna bug me. And then I have like some kind of spiritual books over here. Not this one. This one just went with the color scheme. This is actually a tarot deck, but it fits with the books better than it fits with the tarot decks. This book, my friend Steph actually just asked me about the other day and was like, did you ever read this? And I was like, no, I actually totally forgot. And then more books of the month. If anyone has read any of these, let me know if I deeply should keep them. That's funny, I didn't mean to like deep, but if I should keep these books or not, because they're kind of on my maybe list. These are the ones that are currently on my, I think I'm going to bring back to the bookstore. So I have, for my unhaul, I have Keeper of the Night. I just don't know, I don't know if I will ever read this, to be honest. It's really, really gorgeous though. They're all gorgeous. The Circus Train, I've tried to start reading this like 3 times. I just didn't love it. I don't know. This one was gifted to me, and I might read it on my Kindle because I have it on my Kindle as well. Half Sick of Shadows, this one was really good, but I'm okay not owning it. None of this is true. I'm okay not owning this one as well. What the River Knows, this one I talked about in my last monthly wrap up, or I will talk about it if it's not out yet. The Four Winds, this one, I'm just okay not owning it. House of Salt and Sorrows, I have on my Kindle. And Gothicana, I'm good. I'm good. That's all I need to say. So I'm trying to decide whether I want to take a few more of these or if this is what I'm gonna take. To be honest with you, for this entire stack, I'm expecting to get $5 to $10 back because that's just kind of how it goes. Even though they're hardcovers, I don't know. I don't think it's the fact that they're book of the months. I guess I've got a paperback in there, but they just don't give you that much back at the bookstore for books these days, which is totally fine. Like, I want to support the bookstore and I want to buy a couple of books. I'm really looking for Powerless and what's the other one? I know I still need to read these. Ugh, I need to read When the Moon Hatched and The Priory of the Orange Tree. They're just so long. It's intimidating me. But I'm looking for Powerless and The Veiled Kingdoms. That's why I need to kind of make room on my shelf for more books, because I just don't need to keep books that aren't making me happy. It's kind of like the, what is it, Marie Kondo? If I don't walk by and feel like immediate joy seeing the bookshelf, then it's just time for it to go and time for new books that do make me really happy to replace them until I am like super rich and I have a giant library to keep them in. And when that becomes the case, then I will keep all of the books probably. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you subscribe so that my dream library can become a reality. Let's go see how much these are worth at the bookstore.